Hey there, Samitian here, and welcome back to Marvel Legendary Legacy Adventure. Last time we lost to Ultron, and today we're doing him again. So today we're facing Ultron. He always leads Ultron's Legacy. Why is Ultron hard to say? Because I have bad voice. Master Strike. Each player reveals a tech hero, puts a non-gray hero from their discard pile into a threat analysis pile next to Ultron. Ultron is empowered by each color in his threat analysis pile. So he's going to be getting empowered a lot since we don't have a lot of tech anymore. And the scheme is trapped in the insane asylum. Set up 1 twist plus 2 twists per player. Twist, you face a sanity test. Either keep this twist in front of you as a psychotic break or discard a card and pass this twist to the player on your left, and that player faces a sanity test. Special rules: on each of your turns before you play any other cards from your hand, you must play 2 randomly selected cards from your hand for each psychotic break you have. Evil wins when a player has 3 psychotic breaks, so you lose on twist 5, and you start playing your cards in a random order, which can screw up your strategies. We're also facing the aspects of the Void and the Sentinels, and we're playing as Rocket, Raccoon, Howard the Duck, Ronan, Man-Thing, and Archon the Magnificent. So we no longer really have a good way to counter Ultron. We have some heroes with some tech. We've got, what's his name? Longshot's got some tech, Silk has some tech, but not enough for me to care about, and both of those heroes are very timing based, where you really want to play their cards in a specific order. Most heroes are timing based, you know, but I want to build in a way that plays around the scheme a little bit more by playing heroes that don't really care as much what order you play the cards in. And to that strategy, I'm going to be bringing in these two. I'm going to be using our new guy, Doctor Strange. We're going to be using Gamora. So the main reason for these guys is that Mr. Doctor Strange over here, he's got a lot of artifacts, and if you control an artifact, card draw. And all of this stuff together works very well, and you don't really care what order you play the cards in, so that's going to be good. Gamora, same deal. Retractable sword. If this is in play, it doesn't really matter what order you play your cards in. You just draw some cards. Playing this one first would kind of suck, but, you know, and this one also kind of sucks if you play it first, but she's got a big chunk of cards over here that would all be pretty damn good. So these two are the ones I'm going to bring in. It plays around the scheme a little bit. Unfortunately, I don't have any tech artifacts, which would be fantastic. I'm still replacing Ronan and Man-Thing for the same reason as last time. I would like to beef up Howard with Archon. These two just work really well together. So I would like to keep these two together. We have a Guardian for Rocket, which helps a little. And then Doctor Strange just kind of exists. What decks I build really depends on what comes out. I might make an artifact card draw deck. I might make a Guardians deck. I might make a no team affiliation deck with these two. There's going to be some fluidity to my strategy, depending on what shows up in the hero deck. So let's go, attempt 2. Hopefully I don't get too terribly screwed. Oh, I forgot to put in different bystanders. That doesn't really matter, but I'll do this and this. Master Strike. Each player reveals a tech hero, puts a non-gray hero from their discard pile into a threat analysis pile next to Ultron. I don't have anything in my discard piles. It's very good. Okay. I mean, this is already a decent start to the non-affiliated deck. Right place, wrong time is so strong if you have multiple non-affiliated heroes. Gritty Scavenger is also nice, just to have a tech card. And this works well with this because it's card draw. So I'm leaning for one side taking these two and the other side taking these two, and maybe this one. I don't really know about that one yet. So I don't really know which side's taking what. This side can take these ones. Doesn't really matter. Double duck. I need more of those ducks. Ambush, infinite tendrils captures a bystander. Okay, and then this side starts with this. Sounds good to me. Sharpened blades, very good. Okay, this side's going to be doing a pretty damn good card draw deck, I feel. And the duck gets stronger with more ducks. Warlord of Open Spaces, it's a 3 attack card. Could be a 4 attack card. I like Warlord of Open Spaces. I feel like I don't use Archon enough. I only really use Archon when he shows up in the hero path already, and I'm like, yeah, I like Archon, let's use him today. Maybe I should try him out a little bit more. I don't have a lot of tech for you, unfortunately. Okay, what order do I want to buy these in? I should probably buy the recruit card first, right? But this doesn't do anything if I don't have this, so buy this one first. And then buy Forgive Resent. Do I want to buy Forgive Resent? This is one of the ones that does require timing, because it has a superpower. But it vibes just really well with the Gamora, Doctor Strange strategy. I'll take it. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that there's a lot of rares in here. But I might be able to afford one of them at some point. And they're both tech, which is nice. Okay, unfortunately I cannot afford either of the non-affiliated cards. Which means I need to decide if I want an officer. I've already bought one recruit card over here, but getting to both of these 5-cost cards is going to be important, I think, so I'll buy another one. That's probably it. Don't let me buy any more. Okay, Scheme Twist. So I face a sanity test. Either keep this twist in front of you as a psychotic break or discard a card and pass this twist to the player on your left, and that player faces the sanity test. So this side is the side that took the card with the superpower. So I kind of don't want it to have the sanity test or the psychotic break, and I'm not using this trooper this turn. So I think I want to give it to the left. Yeah. Okay, so I discard a card and pass this just to the player on the left, and now this side has a psychotic break, but this side will keep it. That's fine. I don't want it on this side either, because this side is the side that's going to have right place, wrong time, but this card is less bad to play early. Like, it's still a 3 attack card, which is still fine. Okay, now I have an artifact. And I buy this for 3. Okay, so at the start of my turn, I need to play 2 cards randomly. This shouldn't really matter, but I'll do it anyways, just in case the special bystander I get is something weird. Okay, so to recruit, deal top card of the bystander deck if it's special, rescue it, otherwise put it on the bottom. It is special. What are you doing again? Deal the top card of the villain deck if it's a Master Strike or Scheme Twist, you may shuffle that deck. That's a good one. It's not. And another right place, wrong time. I need more artifacts. That'd be great. Okay, I think I just want 3 attack to get a KO with a Sentinel. Yeah, 4 recruit doesn't really help me, so I'll play Resent. Fight a Sentinel for 3. Fight, KO one of my heroes. I've bought 2 recruit cards over here, 3 if you count this, 4 if when I get Sharpened Blades, so I think I can afford to KO an agent, and I'll buy another Sharpened Blades. I might never discard this, because no other artifacts have shown up yet. Okay, I need to play 2 cards in a random order, but this doesn't matter, but I'll do it anyways. None of these have any special benefit to playing them early or late. Okay, for attack, I will fight a... Probably fight this one so it doesn't escape with the bystander. That escape with the bystander would be moderately annoying. I can fight it next turn, though, if I discard this. But next turn, I think I'm going to discard the Trooper and try to get 7 recruit to buy one of these. So I will fight Infinite Tendrils. It has Wounded Fury, but I don't have any wounds, so fight this for 4. And buy Warlord of Open Spaces. Okay, there's another artifact, so I can afford to start playing this one. Okay, to recruit, I may discard a card, and if I do, draw a card. Okay, I now do have 7 recruit, which is good. I can discard this. Oh, I should have played a card first. Yeah, I fucked up. I should have played an agent first, because now I can't discard this for 3 attack. Wait, yes I can. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? I don't know. Okay, this is gonna make my 2 Gamora cards a little bad this cycle, but I think it's worth it to get a KO. So I play Forgive, so I have 7 recruit, and which one of these do I want? This one doesn't have a superpower. This one is actually currently weaker, but it will be stronger late game. I think I should just buy the one that doesn't require me to have a superpower. And then I fight I fight you for 1, but I can always fight that for 1 later. I should spend all of my attack if possible. Fight this for 3, fight KO one of my heroes. Okay, Scheme Twists. I think the right side is starting to care less and less about its superpowers. So I think I should give it to the right. I will discard a card and have the right side have a Psychotic Break instead. And then at the start of my turn I need to play 2 cards randomly. Look at the top card of the bystander deck. If it's special, rescue it. It is. Patrol the sewers. The sewers are empty. Now, here's an interesting thought. Do I buy a rare over here? It is a tech card. A 5 attack tech card. The alternative is like double all-terrain barbarian. I think getting a rare is good, getting a tech is good. Sure. Unfortunately, this doesn't vibe very well with Howard, but I think that's fine. It's worth it to have a 5 attack card. Okay, at the start of my turn, I need to play 2 cards randomly. Whoops. These 2 were the ones on the left. It literally doesn't matter, because nothing I play does anything different depending on when I play it. Fight the Sentinel for 3, fight KO one of my heroes. And buy Keeper of the Sanctum, or this one. I would really like to get this before the next shuffle, but I should spend all of my recruit, I think. Okay, at the start of my turn, I play 2 cards in a random order. Again, this doesn't matter because I'm going to be getting all of this benefit anyways. So 3 attack, and then this one's 4 attack because I played another non-affiliated hero. I have 13 attack this turn, that's quite a bit. I can fight this for 1, this for 3, and then this for 9. I like that. Fight this for 1. With the size changing, fight KO one of my heroes. Fight this for 3. Fight KO one of my heroes. Should I be KOing these? I should get enough recruit with All-Terrain Barbarian. And then I fight Ultron for 9. Each other player in turn reveals a tech hero or puts an Ultron Legacy villain from their victory pile into an empty city space. Do you have an Ultron's Legacy villain to put in? No, so it doesn't really matter. 2 recruit. I could buy this over here. I don't want to. I think I'm just going to buy a sidekick. No, I should buy a new recruit because it's unaffiliated. Okay. This is fine over here, so... God, I'm getting really unlucky with the early twists this setup. Same with last setup. Okay. Now I need to play 4 cards in a random order. To recruit, I may discard a card, and if I do, draw a card. Sure. This one to try and get either an artifact or more card draw. Okay. To recruit, I don't control an artifact, but can I play the dual card in order before I play the rare? I can. Okay, nice. So 1 recruit, draw a card. And I drew them in the correct order. Nice. It's 8, right? This should be 7. I should have 9. And I can fight Ultron again. And I will. You may gain a hero from Ultron's threat analysis pile. He doesn't have one. I've been getting really lucky with Ultron not having a threat analysis pile. Resourceful Fugitive, more card draw, more good, and then get an artifact so that these actually work all the time. Okay, at the start of my turn I play 2 cards in a random order. 3 attack, I cannot patrol 2 empty city spaces, and 2 recruit. Reveal the top card of the bystander deck if it's special, rescue it, otherwise put it on the bottom. It is special. And I get another one. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. I can fight that this turn, otherwise I would have been wasting my attack, so that's actually pretty good. Fight this for 3. Fight when you rest this bystander, or fight KO one of your heroes. And Rebel without a cause. Or do I want an all-terrain barbarian? No, I should have enough recruit to get to the all-terrain barbarians. I want Rebel without a cause. This also vibes well with buying an all-terrain barbarian, because I can buy the all-terrain barbarian, wall crawl it, and then Rebel without a cause and guarantee get the card on top. Ambush, play another card from the villain deck by end of turn, defeat a villain. That's not happening. Scatterbreak becomes a Master Strike that takes effect immediately. That's not ideal. Okay, the right side won't have a discard pile. Yeah, that ain't great. Well, I need to play 4 cards in a random order, but again, the order doesn't matter for this hand, but I'll do it anyways. Yeah, that ain't good. Oh well. What do I want here? I don't want either of the all-terrain barbarians because I don't really need recruit over here. Which means I don't want an officer, which means sidekick or new recruit. New recruit is guaranteed card draw, which I feel like is important. Okay. So Psychotic Break becomes a Master Strike that takes effect immediately. So each player reveals a tech hero, puts a non-gray hero from the discard pile to a threat analysis pile next to Ultron. Ultron is empowered by each color in his threat analysis pile. The right side doesn't have a discard pile, the left side does, so what am I giving him? I don't want to give up any of these. That sucks. The rare, I'm leaning towards the rare, which is dumb, but also it's tech, which means he's not going to be empowered by it much. That feels so dumb, but like, if I give up my only tech, it's just more likely that he gets empowered by something else from me at some point. But okay, the other choice is probably Traveling Companion. Just lean really hard into the attack cards. Like, more Rebel without a cause. This makes him currently stronger by 1, because there's 1 instinct in the HQ. But I feel like keeping the 5 attack card is probably a good idea. Okay, we have an escape. Each player simultaneously puts a card from their discard pile into the discard pile of the player on the right. Okay. Well, I want to keep all... I could give Vengeance's Rocket to that side. That's an interesting choice. I need to KO something from here first. I'll KO an all-terrain barbarian. If I give Vengeance's Rocket to the right side, the right side will be more likely to have a tech every turn, because then this side will have 3 techs. I feel like that's wrong, but I'm doing it anyways, and you can't stop me. No one can stop me. Oh, I have to play 2 cards in a random order. It doesn't matter. I'm playing every single card in my hand. Okay, buying this makes Ultron less powerful, so... And then I'll buy a new recruit, because it's unaffiliated. We have another escape, another KO, another all-terrain barbarian. Trigger happy. Right side has a decent amount of guardians. It could be okay over there. Ambush Infinitendrils captures a bystander. And at the start of my turn, I need to play 4 cards in a random order. To recruit, if I control an artifact, draw a card. One recruit, 1 attack, and 2 attack. If I control an artifact, draw a card. 5 attack, and I did draw at least 2 cards this turn. Ultron is at 10. I would like to fight him. That escaping is moderately annoying. I should fight him while I can. Put the top 3 cards of the hero deck into Ultron's threat analysis pile. Okay. Okay, so now he's also empowered by ranged. So he's at 11. Trying to decide what I want to discard here. I can attempt to get 2 more attack. What do I have that can give me 2 more attack? Oh, I can also just discard this. Because I have another artifact in there. So yeah, 2 recruit, I'm going to discard the trooper to draw a card, and then I discard this to gain 3 attack. Then to play this, I must put a card from my hand on the bottom of my deck, and then draw 2. Alright. Turn a card that costs 2 or less from your discard pile to my hand. That's not very helpful. I think I just want to fight you to get a KO. Fight this for 3, fight KO one of my heroes, and I will buy... Which one of these do I want? 2 attack, draw a card, or draw 2, but I have to put a card from on the bottom. I think this one's better. And it also... Well, I was saying that it would lower his empowered, but it doesn't. Okay, I need to play 2 cards in a random order, but I'm playing every card anyway, so I'm not going to bother. Fight this for 3, fight KO one of my heroes, and I will wall crawl an all-terrain barbarian. Alright, Ultron's getting a little chonky. Master Strike. Each player reveals a tech hero or puts a non-gray hero from the discard pile to a threat analysis pile next to Ultron. I somehow don't have a tech over here. Or over here. That's annoying. So what am I giving him? I would rather him not get empowered by anything else, so I'm leaning towards one of these instincts, but these are good instincts. But yeah, I don't want him to be empowered by tech, even though there's no tech in the HQ currently. Actually, there's no tech in the HQ currently. But that doesn't go in my hand. What am I doing? And there's not a lot of tech in the lineup. There's just more gritty scavengers, so fine. And then this side will give... Oh, nothing. Good. Okay, I need to play these cards in 4 of them in a random order. 1 attack, draw a card. 1 recruit. And ritual artifact that I'm probably never going to discard. 2 recruit if I control an artifact, draw a card. I don't know if I want to draw right now. I kind of don't. If I play this as Resent, I can fight something, which would either give me a KO or fight this. Maggie Lang will give me... Nothing really. I guess I could get another agent. Yeah, let me play this as Resent. Buy this for 4. That's annoying. I could buy another book. This doesn't really help me anymore, but it does weaken Ultron. So I'll fight this for 4. He has Wounded Fury, but I don't have any wounds. Rescue. I may return a card that costs 2 or less from my discard pile to my hand. I will take an agent and buy a book. Okay. Double empowered by tech. Ambush. Put all non-tech heroes from the HQ on the bottom of the hero deck. And I need to play 1 or 2 cards randomly. 1 attack, draw a card. And 3 attack, I cannot do the patrol. To recruit, reveal the top card of the special bystander deck with special rescue it, otherwise put it on the bottom. Ultron is at 13. Not great. Let me not play this yet. I could get the recruit for it. How likely is this to trigger on this side? I have some instinct. I think I'd rather get that on the right. And then over here by Quiver of Thunderbolts. Let me buy that and see what happens. Okay, another tech card has shown up. Incoming Detector in this setup is not very strong. And especially not this late. I think I'm just gonna buy Rebel without a cause, even though that might make Ultron more powerful. So I'm gonna fight this for 5. Wait, no, I can't anymore because he's double empowered by tech. Haha! Whoops. Well, I'll fight this one for 5 and get 2 recruit from him. Oops. I want that. I would like that card, please. Alright, I need to start by playing 4 cards in a random order. 2 recruit if I control an artifact, draw a card. One recruit. To play this, I must put a card from my hand on the bottom of my deck, draw 2. And then 5 attack. If I drew at least 2 cards this turn, I get 2 more attack. Probably discarding this to fight Ultron this turn. Ultron's at 14. One attack, draw a card. Discarding this would give me 11, and then I can get 14 with these 2. Or these 3. So I'll discard this to get 3 attack. And let me buy... Ooh, I could gamble and play Forgive, which might let me get Retractable Sword and fight Ultron. It feels risky. How risky is that? There's a pretty good chance that what comes out is one of these 3 classes. And I might not draw into more attack, or more card draw into more attack. So I think I shouldn't risk it. I'm just going to buy this for 3. Yeah. And play Resent. And fight Ultron for 14. Each other player reveals... That does not go there. Other player reveals their hand and discards each card that has the same card name as any card in Ultron's threat analysis pile. I don't think he has one of these. No. Master Strike. Each player reveals a tech hero, puts a non-gray hero from their discard pile into a threat analysis pile next to Ultron. This side reveals this. This side doesn't have a discard pile. Okay, I need to play 2 cards in a random order. Hopefully I don't play the double duck. 1 duck might be fine. Oh, this is actually perfect. 2 attack, reveal top card of your deck. If it costs 0 or has no team icon, draw it. Nice. 1 attack, draw a card. 2 recruit. Then 3 attack. And I played 3 other non-affiliated heroes this turn. And then 3 attack. I played 4 other non-affiliated heroes this turn. And I win. Fight Ultron for 14. I could buy something first. Buy this first. Okay, doesn't matter. Fight Ultron for 14. Okay, I did it. These two heroes vibe together very well. I like this grouping. All right, we got pretty unlucky the first attempt, but we pulled it through the second attempt. Let's count some victory points. Left side got 28, and the right side got 26. And 26 plus 28 is 54. Enter that in the spreadsheet. Go to Battle 2. I really love Howard if you can bring him in with another non-affiliated hero like Archon. Man-Thing also existed, but I feel like I needed to replace him. Yeah. But again, I got pretty lucky. I got 2 right place, wrong times, which is lucky because this is an uncommon. And then this side was just a really, really good Doctor Strange Gamora deck. This is quite the combo over here, and I didn't even get the retractable sword to go along with it, which would have made it even stronger. I feel like this combo of heroes is one that I'm going to be using a decent amount. And if I unlock Rocket, I have even more artifacts. If I do unlock Rocket, this card is situationally going to be incredible. There are villains that are henchmen that ambush, and that makes Incoming Detector kind of amazing. I just don't like how this card is a lot less good the later you get it. Alright. A little bit of a hiccup at the start of this hero path, but nothing we can't handle. We only have 1 life loss, and we lost 2 of our best tech heroes, but that's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. That's going to do it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.